become wildly popular. So how can we pay off those debts before they cost us even more money? Our friend, CNBC personal finance correspondent, Sharon Epperson is here. She's got some answers for us this morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So let's just put it out there. A lot of folks don't even want to confront their debt. They don't want to deal with it, especially holiday debt.
No.
How do we even get started?
Well, the best thing to do to get started is to set a goal of how you want to budget to pay off this debt. If we're talking about the average person having about $1,500 in holiday debt, how do you want to pay that off? You don't want to wait 5 months to pay it off, where a lot of people are saying that may take them that long. Plan 3 to 5 months, perhaps, of how long it's going to take you to pay it off, and then pay off your highest interest debt first, because it's costing you the most. And so if it's $1,500, maybe you're going to spend $500 a month for the next 3 months to make sure you're done with that holiday debt. Whatever it takes, try to set a goal and stick to it and have your income go directly to paying off that debt.
The reality is, especially if you put it on a credit card, sometimes for a lot of people, it's the interest rates that get them, right? After a couple of months, it tacks on that extra amount. Is there anything they can do about that? I mean, we talked about transfers and everything else.
Yes.
Are you stuck?
Well, here's the thing. You need to really focus on your overall credit picture, because that can actually lower the cost of your debt. Your credit score is very closely tied to what you're going to pay in terms of interest on credit cards. So if you want to get a lower rate card, you want to get a better credit score. So go over your credit report, make sure there are no errors, and try to lift that score. And then try to get the lowest interest rate possible on a credit card. You can call and ask them to lower the rate. You can also try to transfer the credit card debt that you have to a 0% introductory offer balance transfer card. That's going to cost you, gives you more time, gives you 12, 20 months, 0%. 3% transfer fee to do that, but it may be worth it if you're not paying any debt while you pay off that holiday debt. So that's a key thing to do.
Is it possible to take out a loan with a lower interest rate than your credit card interest rate if you want to pay it off that way?
It's possible to do it, and of course it seems like, why would you want to take out more debt? But you're taking out debt at a lower interest. So if a credit card is 23% interest or 30% interest for a store credit card, you could get a personal loan for 10% or maybe 9% from a credit union.
And the bank will give that loan?
So you need to look into it again. Credit scores are very important. You want to try to have a good score to qualify for this. But yes, this is something you could look into. Just make sure you use that money to pay off the debt and not for anything else. This is the goal, to get rid of it.
And sure, the reality is there are programs out there to help people who have fallen behind, who are in debt, who may not even know where to start. In last hour, I heard that you can actually call the credit card companies as well and maybe even try to negotiate with them.
So there was a study that came out that said that 70% of people who called and asked for a lower rate actually got it. And they got the rate lowered by about 7 percentage points. So that can
7 points?
7 points. So that can actually work, and that's a call you need to make right now. Be nice, be kind. Try to see if you can make that happen. But also, it's important to talk to someone, because this amount of holiday debt you have is probably the tip of the iceberg of other financial issues you're dealing with. And so take the opportunity to talk to a counselor for free from a nonprofit credit counseling agency. You want to reach out to the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC.org. Set up a free meeting. The first meeting is free. They can come up with an action plan of how you can pay down this debt and other debt you may have. And if it's significant, they may help you work out a debt management plan. There's a slight fee that comes with maintaining that, but it's important to have that plan, to have someone that you can talk to about all your financial goals for 2023. Not just paying off this holiday debt.
Sharon Epperson, you always bring it. Well, my big takeaway was don't ignore the debt.
Don't ignore it.
Don't pretend that it's not there.
No.
Sharon,
not like my friend did in college. No, that's not my name. I don't know.
Sharon, thank you. And as always, you can get more great advice from Sharon on eliminating debt on our website, today.com.
All right, coming up, we are